Alrighty then. Got some peaches, never done this before, so this should be, probably gonna have to edit this video really big. About 7 pounds of peaches. I'm just gonna like can 5 pounds of them. So I threw 10 in a bag, weighed them out, it's about 3.5 pounds, so I grabbed 2 bags of them. So I got about 7 pounds of peaches, 20 peaches. We're gonna cut them up, throw them into mason jars, boil them in the pan, and see if we can can them, see how hard it is. Got my water boiling right now. You've got to scald them, throw them in boiling water to easily peel the skins off them, I guess. Okay, it's okay. And we got to split them or quarter them and take the pits out. I don't know if these are peaches that the pits come out easy or not. I have no idea. They're just general grocery store produce peaches. They were 99 cents a pound, so $7. We'll see how many quarts we get out of it, and we'll see if it's any cheaper to just go buy canned peaches when they're 10 for 10 or something. So water's boiling, it's starting to whistle a little bit. We'll switch over here. Here we got our big pressure canner. We're not going to pressure can them, just the only can I've got. The pan I've got to, these are going to be hot boiled. We're going to put enough water in to cover the quarts, and then we're just going to boil them for like 25 minutes. We're going to skin them with the boiling water, and then you got to throw them in an ice bath. So we're going to throw the boiling water in one with the peaches. I guess I could throw those in. And then cold water in that one. So kind of winging this. I just did a quick Google search for the recipe actually. It says, I think it said for medium syrup, use 2 cups of sugar. I think light was 1 cup of sugar, medium was 2 cups of sugar, and heavy was 3 cups of sugar. But it said 1 cup of honey. So I think I'm going to do honey instead of just regular processed sugar. So it's going to be 6 cups of water, 1 cup of honey, and then I got to cut these up. So I guess we're going to throw these in the sink and get that hot water on them. Alright, pouring out our cup of honey here. Okay, incidentally, 1 jar of honey is 1 cup. So in that way, 12 ounces, 8 fluid ounce cup, 1 jar of honey. Your little bear things. Alright. There's 6. So, 6 cups of water, 1 cup of honey. So I have no idea what kind of syrup this will make for your peaches, for the peaches. We're going to find out. You can use just 6 cups of water from the recipe I looked at, but it says it kind of dulls the flavor. And I prefer heavy syrup. I like all the sugar. I like the sweet. Make my teeth hum. But I'm trying to avoid the processed sugar part of this if I'm going to, I don't know, get these peaches put together to store and stuff. I'd rather they be more healthy than commercialized, you know what I mean? I don't know. Like I said, it might be cheaper to just go buy cans of peaches when they're on sale. So I don't know. We're gonna find out. It's an experiment. This is the syrup. Let me get that started. And then this has to boil. So I guess I'm gonna have to know how many cups how many jars I'm gonna need. How much water is going to have to go into it. Alright, so let's get the jars together. Okay, so I got water going in this. I'm thinking probably about 6 jars, 5 jars. I can get 4 jars, or yeah, 4 peaches per jar. There's 3, and then once they're cut up and everything, it'd be less. So roughly 4 per jar, maybe more. But at 20 peaches, that'd be 5 jars. So there's at least 5 jars. And once we throw all of them in there, Might take a little more. Not much though. Water's about done. Ooh, almost lost one. Alrighty. Peaches in the sink. Our honey sauce is boiling. And we're going to take this hot water and see what happens. Oops, try to open it. Well, tragically enough, I think I need more water. I've got a little grandma teapot here that holds like 2 cups of water. Tragic. So let's see if we can get some more water going. Alright, while we get that water going, we're going to move the jars to the oven. So yeah, what I think I'm going to do, I think I might take this water. It's not really boiling yet, but it's getting there. It wants to. It's pretty hot. I might just take that and dump it over the peaches. And then they got to go to an ice bath, so I got to throw some ice in here. But the jars are in the oven, and those have about 5 minutes left. So I guess I could turn the oven off. Thing is, I'll have to bring another one of these things to boil if I do this, if I use that water. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, so I decided, as dangerous as this is, this water's almost boiling. So I'm going to dump some of it. I don't recommend this at home, even though I'm at home doing it. I don't think I have to use all the water. I'm squishing the peaches. Alright, there's enough to cover the peaches. So I'll throw some more water in that. Oh yeah, that's pretty hot. And then we'll throw ice in the other thing. Alright, that was the time for the oven, so the jars are sterilized. So these have been in the hot water for a few minutes. So we're just going to try. I'm just going to see what happens. Ah, that's hot. Ooh, that's hot. Well, the pit comes out fairly easily. So the water wasn't hot enough, or the cold bath wasn't cold enough, or I don't know. But they're peeling like crap. They're peeling terrible. So I'm gonna have some ugly peaches. Oh well. So this is how you learn, right? Alrighty, there's my ugly ass peaches. So yeah, this is an instructional video on how not to can peaches. This is what you have to, I'm pretty sure I didn't get them hot enough. That blanch means cook, right? Boil, whatever. It says blanch them. My mom told me that she just poured a hot tea kettle over them, and actually I think she was talking about tomatoes, not peaches, but whatever. Whatever, like it doesn't matter. One's a tomato and one's a peach, so they're different. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. This is how you peel peaches that weren't properly blanched. So you lose a lot of peach meat or whatever in peeling your peaches. I messed these up. So there's today's clinic on how to mess up canning peaches. Okay, I don't really know what the ice bath does, if it does any good, or what it's supposed to do, I don't know. So I moved them back to the hot water. So now they're just soaking in the sink with the hot water. And just an FYI thing, if you didn't cook them long enough or blanch them or whatever so the skin peels off them easily, potato peeler actually works better than I thought it would, but I figured I'd try it just because I wouldn't know for sure unless I tried it. So the potato peeler works okay. So the thing I don't like about this is they look like they're turning brown. They look bruised. Now I'm figuring that's probably because they're soaking in the hot water right now because they're pissing me off because I can't peel them. Maybe that's what the ice bath is for, is so they don't like start to cook and turn brown. Just an idea. I'll take any comments. I'd prefer they were constructive criticism. I don't need any professional canners calling me out and telling me how stupid I am. I realize that. I've never done this before. So, but I'm going to assume that your peaches turn brown if you let them sit in the scalding water too long. Just a guess. I have no idea. Sounds like it would make sense, but whatever. Alright, as the calamity of errors continues, here's what my peaches look like. This is what peaches look like when you don't blanch them right, so you have to use a potato peeler to skin them. And I know with the McDonald's orange counters and sun in through the window, they look even more orange. But anyway, so there's my peaches. I got a big old popcorn bag full of peaches. That was 20 peaches. I got 6. Finally turned the oven off, but I got 6 jars in there. I think I got too much water in here now. Of course, I don't know. If I can only get 5 bottles in there, I might be okay. And then in the process of doing all this other stuff, stripping the peaches and boiling the water twice and all my honey water stuff has evaporated, so I don't know if I'm going to have enough juice to fill the peach jars with. So you know what, I was actually thinking about just like renaming this video from first time doing canning peaches to something like the Peaches Comedy Hour or something. So remember, that was 6 cups of water and 1 cup of honey. That's just over 2 cups, and there's maybe a half cup left. So we're going to see if we have enough juice for these peaches. Part of me's doubting it. I don't know what the headspace is supposed to be, so I'm going to leave it pretty much at like, you know, top of the collar, or bottom of the collar, top of the jar thing. 1/2 inch to 1 inch of headspace. We're going to try that. So there's one. Then we'll wipe the rims off with vinegar here in a minute. So yeah, there's 3 peaches. Maybe I will only get like 4. You know, and it says in some of the instructions, oh, if your peaches come out discolored or whatever, you know, check them to make sure they're not spoiled, blah, blah, blah. These are going in discolored, so I don't think that little rule of thumb is going to be all that relevant or whatever. Well, that good of an indicator. Oh, wow, they're a funny color. Those can't be good. Yeah, I blanched them wrong. There's 4, so yeah, actually, I did pretty good math. I got 6 bottles out of it. I don't think I'm going to have enough sauce for 6 bottles. Like 5.5. So yeah, there you go. 20 peaches. 5.5 jars. I'm going to wipe these rims off. White vinegar Alright, so there's 2. I got 2 out of that. Which means I have to boil another thing of water. Alright, so let's do that. So yeah, we're going to just wait for this honey water to get boiled. Start boiling. 2 of them I already put into the pot. Set the timer, marked them so I know those are the first 2 that need to come out after 25 minutes. Because they're going to be half done by the time this honey water gets boiling. So I have 3.5 more to do. So again, this is just going to be the Moby Trails Comedy Hour, how not to can peaches. So there's our 2 we started with. The ones I had enough syrup to do first off. So those are done in 15 minutes. And probably around within the next 5 minutes, this stuff will be boiling enough. Alrighty, our honey water's boiling. So, kill the heat on that. And then we're going to pour this into this thing. And then that into these. Try to pour it away from yourself so you're not scalding in your face. And then, like I said, I'm giving it up to the bottom of the collar for headspace. We get our handy dandy grippers here. Plop them in our boiling water. So now we're at 9 minutes, so 10 minutes, I should write that down. These are going to go, if it was 25 minutes and there's 10 left, these two have gone for 15. So I need to put 15 more minutes on. Yeah, I'll just let this 10 run out. Those two come out in 10 minutes, and then add 15 to it for these three. So yeah, that's where I'm gonna go. Alrighty, timer just went off for the 25 minutes for that second batch. And there you have it. There's the last 4 jars, sorry, 3.5, whatever. And we'll scoop those out with our little tool here. So there's our 6 jars. Now we just gotta let them cool, and then they pink and make their little noise, and we'll have our peaches. Alrighty, so our peaches have all sealed up. We're all set. Be sure you date them. And then I did a little bit of math, and I put it together that it's about $1 a pound and £1 a jar, roughly. I got about just over 6 pounds of them, just over $6. I got just about 6 jars. So yeah, and then regular fruit, just regular canned fruit, is 15 ounces. So your standard can of fruit is 15 ounces, just under a pound. So we got these all canned up for about $1 a jar. And I'd say there's probably more in there than you're going to get in a regular jar. Plus you don't get any of your additive stuff. This is honey, water, and peaches. $1 a pound, pound a jar, quart jar. Took us a couple hours. And they should last a year and a half, maybe more. So, there you go. See ya.